Potters, it's Miss Hallmeyer. I sure miss seeing your face in the library, but I'm glad you're at home rocking it. I hope you're staying happy and healthy at home. I've heard such nice things about what you're doing in virtual learning. I know you guys are doing a great job. I wanted to share a couple things that will help you with your virtual learning, just to help you find books maybe a little more easily, some ebooks that are available for you. So I'm going to go through and just kind of help show you how to get on our ebook system. I'm starting in Clever. This is my Clever page, so it may look a little bit different than yours. That's okay. But we're going to go all the way down to this little rocket ship guy. It's called Sora by Overdrive. That's actually where we have a lot of our ebooks. Not only our ebooks for the district, but also the public library is attached to it too, so you can look at both. Let me show you how to use it. All you have to do is click on it. It should sign you in using Clever. If you see here, it says Bentonville School District 6. So these are the books that our school district have ordered for you that are available for you as ebooks. If you kind of look, there's over 340 books. You can check the popular subjects. One thing I want you to do first, because this is all of Bentonville School District books, K through 12. So go over here to Preferences, and we're going to sort it by, go down to Audience, and click Juvenile. That just means it's for kids. It's more age appropriate for you. Because if you don't, you might get some books that you're really not interested in or really wouldn't be very helpful. So go ahead and apply, and then that's going to just bring up the books that you'll want to read. So if you look now we're at 170 books. So if we want to look at some of the books, like here's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I know you guys all love that. There's some fiction, there's some nonfiction. Forgotten Bones is actually a nonfiction. There's picture books, there's graphic novels. El Defo's a graphic novel. So there's a little bit of everything. If you see something that looks interesting to you, you're going to click Borrow. I love this book, Terrible 2. It's pretty funny. So if I want to borrow, that means we're actually checking it out. We're borrowing it. Now, only one person at a time can still check these books out. So that's where it gets a little tricky. We're going to click Borrow. And then it'll bring it to our account. And you can kind of see, you can click on it to make it big. My face is sort of in the way right now. And there's the ebook that's available for you to read. You can go by chapters. And there's the book. So then you can read it online. If you don't get finished and you click over here on this upper page and you see the little bookmark, so that will let you save your place. There we go. I took my face off so you can see the whole screen a little better. So if you've bookmarked your place, but you're done reading for the night, if you click again, you can go to Close, and it'll bring you back to the main menu. Down here it says Shelf. If you wanted to continue reading it, you can see what's on your bookshelf. So that means that's the books you've checked out. If you want to return a book, I opened the book. But if you want to return it, go to Options. If you're not finished reading it, it's just like a library book. You have 2 weeks to read a library book. So you'll have 2 weeks to read this book before it becomes overdue, just like any library book. So you can either renew it if you're not finished with it, or you can click Return, and it will return it to you. And see, so it took it off my shelf, so I'm good to go. So now I want to go back to home. Sorry. And then I want to go back. And up here where it says Bentonville School District, that's the books that the school district have purchased. If you click down, Arkansas Library to Go is actually the Bentonville Public Library. They allow us access to their ebooks also. Now, there again, be sure, especially in the public library, to go click Preference, go to Audience, and click Juvenile. Because if you do, they have adult ebooks too. So you'll get all of the ebooks and some of the things that you're not interested in. But here are their ebooks, and they have them into popular subjects. You can look at, if you love mysteries like I do, they have 649 mysteries. If you like humor, like funny books, it's just like our library is divided into genres. So you can click on those and explore those and see what they have. They have them all split up just to help you find the books you want. They also have some audiobooks if you're maybe traveling or want to listen. They have some audiobooks you can check out here too. But it works the same way. If I want to know, I want a mystery, those are always my favorite. Then I can go down and look at all their mysteries. If I see one I like, I like the Boxcar Children. I can go through and decide on one. Ooh, this one looks good. Finally, Something Mysterious. Go ahead and borrow it, and it's just like it does on the Bentonville School books. It will let you. You've now checked this book out. So if you click borrow, that's like you coming in the library and checking a book out. So you can read it too. Remember, when you're done, you can bookmark it. Then when you're done, this tells you how far in the book you are. You can close it. And if I want to return it, I go back to the book. You can go to your shelf too, either way. Shelf is down here. If you want to go back and reread it, open book, it'll take you back to the book. Or options, and there's renew and return. And I'm going to return it so somebody else can check it out. So that's the Sora app. Pretty cool way to get books for you guys to read. Now, here's something very important. You guys know how I feel about you getting the books you want. You know that's super important to me. So if there happens to be a book that is not available on the Sora app and the ebook app, and a book you're dying to read, we can check a book out from our library and get it to you so you can take it home. So if there's a book that, say you're wanting to read Wonder, which is a great book if you haven't read it, you can email me, Mrs. Hallmeyer. Here's my email address. You haven't met Mrs. Hughes. She's the new library assistant. Miss Stacy is staying home with her baby. So we have Mrs. Hughes now, who's really ready and able to help you guys too. You can email her and just say, hey, this is, so-and-so. I'd like to check out Wonder. Could we set up a time for us to pick it up? And I can check it out to you, and we can set up a time during the day that you can come by and get it. So just know that that's an option too if it's not available as an ebook. So if it's available as an ebook, I need you to check it out that way. But if it's not, I'd be more than happy to help you there. So hopefully you guys found that helpful. Hopefully you can use those ebooks so you can keep reading, and hope you guys continue to do great things in virtual learning, and email me if you have any questions, and hopefully we'll all be back together soon. Take care.